Womanizing shouldn't be normalized. It shouldn't be normalized. You know, some women have normalized it, and it's like, oh, you if you go and cheat, don't worry, you come back to me. When it came to material things that we didn't lack, or I didn't lack, I had it, but I never got guidance. So there are lots of things I know now or today, which I learned the hard way.
Communication can turn you on.
Yes, some men, you go on a date with them and it's like an interview.
A very valid question to ask your partner, especially when they are female, when you go on dates. Do you also shake your ass on social media?
I'm the kind of partner where you could get every kind of person or every type of person you would want. You could get the crazy type, you could get the calm type, you could get the naughty type, everything.
I'm a sweet boy.
You're a sweet boy.
Yeah.
Now, you know, women cheat even more than the guys.
Women have to understand one thing. Men don't cheat with emotions.
Yeah.
We only cheat with feelings. Like, I only cheat on you if I see a woman, then I just want to get into her panties.
Yes.
Then I do it.
Yes.
But for a woman to cheat on a guy, she has her heart attached to it. Trust me. And that is why I always say, for me, if a woman should cheat on me, I mean, that's all.
Charlie, this is your body, dear, if I get.
Hi,
Hi,
I'm Obed. You?
I'm Yasmin. How are you?
Yasmin. Oh, okay. I actually got Jasmine instead of Yasmin.
Yasmin.
Oh, okay. Yasmin. Oh, nice meeting you.
Same here.
Oh, I like your shirt.
Thank you.
Is that you on your shirt? It's a different person.
That is me.
Oh, okay. I think maybe by the time we leave here, I'll have to take the shirt.
I have a few, so I could give you one.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You actually do them like...
I love myself, and doing this makes me feel good in myself.
You love yourself?
Yeah. So this is me.
No, okay.
Yeah.
So this is part of the self-love.
Yes.
And what's the inspiration like?
What's the inspiration like?
What motivates that self-love in you? Like, what brings it out?
What brings it out? Life.
Life.
Yeah.
Life.
Things I've been through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Things you've been through, like experiences.
Yes. Bad experiences.
Actually bad ones,
Yes.
not good ones.
Yes.
Why the bad ones and not the good ones? I think most of the time, the good memories make the peace in us. Like, it brings out the peace in us. So why focus more on the bad instead
I
of
don't
the
focus on the bad, but it's the bad that has made me who I am today. It's the bad that has made me able to love myself and appreciate myself.
Oh, okay.
So I always tell people I'm always glad I went through bad experiences, worst experiences.
So, like, if you say bad, I mean, can you cite an example or a situation? Is that so hard?
No, it's not so hard. I'm trying to process and then see how to
Oh, okay.
tell
Well,
you.
I have had bad moments myself.
So from growing up, I've not had good experiences.
Okay.
From molestation and not being made to feel I was worth it. When it came to material things that we didn't lack, or I didn't lack, I had it, but I never got guidance. So there are lots of things I know now or today, which I learned the hard way.
Okay, so you feel like if you had that support, I want to call it support. Feel like if you had that support back then, it would have made you more better than what you are today.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Okay, so has that affected your love life, or your social life in any way?
Yeah. Both positive and negative.
Okay, so we go with the negative first.
I still struggle when it comes to anything sexual. So if I have to be in a relationship with a man, the person needs to be accommodating, supporting, patient.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
But initially you mentioned...
That's one aspect of the bad experiences. Okay. And from the childhood, which has affected me today in the negative aspect.
So you mentioned about sex, like I want to get more on that.
Okay, so I was molested when I was young.
Okay.
I've been raped.
Wow.
So definitely there will be some
Yeah, I understand.
issues. Yeah.
And I mean, to think that you are even confident enough to talk about it is it's something, it's a plus. There are a lot of people that will just suppress whatever it is. And I think that's bad.
Yeah.
That's really bad. And I'm glad you are able to, I mean, you are part of the few women that can just sit boldly and express what they've been through. And I mean, it's lovely. So are you in a relationship?
At the moment, no, I'm not.
Why?
I have no reason.
Hey.
Maybe I've just not met anyone. Maybe I'm just not. I've not opened myself.
Well, if you say you've not met anyone, that's the big
Okay.
one.
Yeah, I've not met anyone.
Fine girl like you've not met anyone.
Okay, so I've not met someone who I think would be okay for me, would be fine for me, would be great for me.
Wow.
Yes.
I mean, that's someone who will be great for you. Do you think there's a perfect man out there?
There's no perfect human being.
Also, if you say someone who, I mean, be great for you, what do you mean by?
So knowing myself, I need to take my time to get someone who will be able to understand me. Because if I don't get someone who will be able to understand me and help me come out of whatever I'm going through, then I'm just going to go back being worse.
Okay, so you think there are people out there that wouldn't understand you or that don't understand you?
There are people.
Really?
Yeah,
That don't understand you?
of course.
Have you tried making efforts to give headway for them to understand you? I mean,
Definitely.
one of
There are
those-
some people who the understanding is some way. It's no, like
Yeah, I mean, there are people who think out of this world. And I saw something on social media, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? Like, you see people actually say something, you would be like, so this person actually thought of this and even had the guts to say it.
yes.
I mean, like, how do
yes.
people think these days? And you ask yourself that question: how do people think?
Yeah.
You know, it's really serious.
Yes.
I mean, so I get you, though. But I mean, well, it's just about choices.
Yeah.
I think if you can train up somebody to match up with you, don't you think so?
I can, but that's if the person is willing to be trained. If the
Willing.
person is willing to be trained and then want to be able to suit me. The same way I would be open to be trained by him to suit whatever or however he is or however he wants. That's if it's in a positive way and wouldn't harm any of us.
Oh, okay.
So are you also in a relationship?
Well, it's complicated. So I think you have Fair Women Ambassador in your midst. So
When you say complicated, what do you mean?
I mean, I see relationships to be very complicated. I mean, it comes with a lot. Yeah, and until you're ready to deal with that lot,
Yes.
it's
Okay, so right now you don't have a woman in your life.
well, I do.
Okay.
But that's what I said, it's complicated. So I don't want to call it a relationship. I mean, we vibing, and wherever it takes us to, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you guys been together?
Okay, I think about 7 months.
Okay.
Yeah, 7
Okay.
months.
So does she know it's not a relationship? You're just
Oh yeah, I think she knows.
have you made her aware?
She knows.
Okay.
She does.
Okay. So you earlier stated you've had bad experiences too. What are those bad experiences and how has it impacted your life and relationship?
Okay, so let me just use a few instances. One of those bad moments of my life was back at SHS when I had an issue with a friend, all right, and that led to a lot of complications and stuff. I mean, I had to take transfer from one school to another, right? It was traumatizing, having to go through that experience. I don't wish it for anybody. I could have failed my final exam.
Okay.
Yeah, but God came through for me. And that experience just taught me that anybody can mess you up in life, no matter who they are, no matter their stance in your life. Always give people the benefit of the doubt. Because at the end of the day, I saw a meme on social media that when you give people the benefit of the doubt, they'll eat the benefits and leave the doubts with you. So, so yeah, that literally happened in my life. So from there, I just learned. But I think that also made me who I am today. Yeah,
Okay.
that has.
So who is Obed?
That's a big question. Okay, Obed is just a resilient young man who is so consistent with what I do, and I don't know anything like giving up unless I don't put my mind to it. If I put my mind to something, I'll do it. No matter what it takes, I'll do it.
That's beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Because, I mean, if somebody has gone through what I went through and you don't pick up your own life, and you mold it to become who you want to be, nobody else will do that for you. You are the CEO of your life.
Yes.
Yeah, you control the stuff.
Yes.
So, I mean, yeah. So, Yasmin, what do you do?
What do I do? At the moment, nothing. I'm jobless.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm still trying to find my grounds. But I have a business brand. I used to do shittle and sobolo, but it's on hold now because the sales was not too good. But I've still not given up on that. And I'm still trying to find my grounds. But I'm a communicator. I love customer service
Okay.
greatly, yes. When it comes to anything customer service,
Yeah, top notch. I see.
yes.
That's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I think we are in the same shoe though. Just finished service recently. Even before I had service, I was having a contract with Able Logistics. I was working with them.
Okay.
But my contract has ended and service has also ended. So I think we are scouting around to see what God can do for us. But I mean, it's all good. I also do corporate write-ups. I write thesis, anything that has to do with write-up.
Okay.
Yeah, I do it.
I also enjoy writing, but mine comes once in a while. That's when the inspiration is there. And the inspiration could be anything. I could be depression could be an inspiration. Happiness could be an inspiration. So yeah.
Oh wow, that's great.
Yes.
I mean, and I also do corporate MCing. So we have an
Okay.
event. I can MC for you. But I mean, I told you I like writers because I write.
Okay.
But I think you are more of a writer
Yes.
than someone who talks, right?
Yes, I am. I am.
I
When it
see.
comes to writing, I have so much confidence in that. I just flow.
But okay, so it's like your energy is channeled towards the writing. You've not made efforts with the speaking, right?
It's not that I've not made efforts. I'm still in the process of making efforts. So I'm still working on myself when it comes to the speaking. So sometimes I speak when it comes to speaking, it's good. I feel impressed sometimes.
Okay, so where have you spoken?
No,
like?
but not in public.
Why
not
not
in public. Not in public. So
Well,
I now have to.
a communicator who hasn't spoken in public before?
You see the thing.
Whole lot of question marks.
Don't worry, I'll get there. So, what does love mean to you?
Love. Okay. Love is a big question, right? When we talk of love means a lot to me. But then, I think love has to me, it's about self-reflection.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, what I'll do for you is what I'll do for myself.
Okay.
Okay. So I think love is just a reflection of oneself. How people treat you is how they will prefer to be treated, and that is how love is. I can't say I don't like this and I'll do it to somebody. That is not love.
Okay.
Yeah, so love is self-reflection and love is sacrifices. So,
I agree with you.
you sure?
Yes, I agree with you totally.
I feel you're not convinced.
I am.
So what does love mean to you too?
What does love mean to me? To me, love is a sweet feeling. Love is life. Love is life.
So once we are alive, it's love.
Yeah.
I'm trying to connect the dots.
So,
but
in any aspect of life, if you should show love, whatever kind of love you show to somebody, you could be saving a life. You know that, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so the
Love could make you or would make you feel alive all the time. If you just have one person to make you feel loved, you feel okay. If even you don't get somebody and then you're able to love yourself.
but that gives me a quick question. Have you been in love before?
Yes.
And how was the feeling like? Or what did it look like?
Love it was sweet, it was beautiful, it was painful. Yeah. Love is pain too. Love is not always sweet and
Yeah, so I think you now get me when I mentioned sacrifices.
yes. Yes.
Because most of the time, I mean, there are things you do and you'll be like, on a normal day, me, Obed,
I won't do.
I won't do this. Like, I mean, you just, me, Obed, I won't do this. But because of love, you are doing it. So, I mean, love is about sacrifices. You always have to go the extra mile.
Yes.
Whether you like it or not, you have to consider somebody's happiness.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. So, love is amazing. Generally,
Yeah,
love
it
is love.
is.
Love
It
is
is.
just one amazing thing. It's amazing. So, would you want to get married one day?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Yeah, yes wasn't convincing enough.
Yes.
You had to think.
Okay,
All right.
so yes and no. So years back, I really wanted to get married. I had it in my plans, but now if it comes, fine. If it doesn't come, I'm good to go. And because of what I see around, so I'm kind of losing interest in marriage. But that doesn't mean I don't want to get married. If I should get someone I would fall in love with and the person would be in love with me too. Yes. Because now you see married people, it's like marriage is not sacred now like it used to be. So I'm like,
Yeah.
if people are not seeing marriage as sacred now, something special,
I mean,
then
but
why you
I think it all boils down to one thing. People don't understand each other before they get into marriage. Don't you think so?
Yeah, now people just want the name.
Yeah,
They want
I mean, like I'm married,
I'm married, yes.
but it's not for marriage sake, you know.
Ah.
I mean, it's terrible.
Or they
It's
marry
terrible.
because of a particular reason. So maybe a girl would accept a guy's marriage proposal because she's going through financial struggles, and okay, this guy would make my life comfortable. Why don't I just go in for it? And that way, you see that she wouldn't be happy in the marriage, and as time goes on, she would see someone she likes,
Yeah.
and then she will be cheating on the guy. Now, you know, women cheat even more than the guys.
Oh, I mean,
The
come on.
married women, they even cheat
You
more
are
than
part
the
of the
married
few.
guys.
You are part of the few women out there that is saying this truth. I mean, and women will come back and be like, men cheat more. I mean,
Oh,
come
no,
on.
now
You
it's
see-
like a competition between the men and the women.
Oh no, but for real, women have to understand one thing. Men don't cheat with emotions.
Yeah.
We only cheat with feelings. Like I only cheat on you if I see a woman, then I just want to get into her panties.
Yes,
Then I'll do it.
yes, yes.
But for a woman to cheat on a guy, she has her heart attached to it. Trust me. And that is why I always say, for me, if a woman should cheat on me, I mean, that's all.
You wouldn't forgive her.
I mean, just like I told you, before a woman would cheat on a guy,
Yeah.
her heart is already there. I think just about 3 days ago, there was something on social media about a lady who was getting married to her customer.
Okay.
Apparently, her boyfriend had opened a laundry for her. And one of the guys who comes to the laundry to launder his clothes started moving to this lady. the lady hid in, they were dating secretly for 2 years. Whilst the other guy who opened the laundry for her was there. So I mean, you can imagine. Yes, it's so for
Okay.
women, for a woman to cheat on you, there's a lot attached
But
to
you
it.
know, some women would cheat on a man because of what that man is, how that man is making her feel. So me personally, I'm very loyal. When I love you, I love you. It is just you. It's just you I'm attracted to sexually, everything. I wouldn't see any other man. The only time I would feel vulnerable with another man is when you make me feel unloved, when you don't see me. Then I would be prone to vulnerability to
Yeah, I think that
another man.
that brings us to something like attention. Basically, I always tell my boys that attention solves half of with ladies' problems. Attention solves half of them. So if you're not
Yes.
giving your woman attention, no matter how busy you are, I mean, it's about priorities.
So sometimes it's you guys who push the women, the good women, to cheat. Some of the women who cheat, they just want to do it. So would you also want to get married someday?
Oh yeah, I will.
Okay.
I will.
All right.
I mean, I've seen a few beautiful marriages out there. Yeah, so those few inspire me. So, yeah, why not? One day I want to get married.
What kind of woman would you want or hope to get married to?
Well, okay. I think I'm psychosexual. Yeah,
I am too.
really.
Yeah.
How powerful is your?
The man's brains alone could give me a mental orgasm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, I'm also attracted to very intelligent women. Yeah, women who are very, very intelligent. I mean, like, she knows what she's about. She knows what she's doing.
Yes.
Very smart, very intelligent. It's no wonder, like, when you have an issue, you can't talk to her. I mean, someone who hold a conversation, give you more ideas. I like those kind of women. Yeah. I also like curvy women too.
Wow. You like the big things, eh?
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Like, so what's your ideal marriage? Like, what kind of marriage do you envision?
It should be more of friendship in that marriage.
Okay.
Yes. It's
Okay.
very important to me. Yes.
So you are part of the few that believe in marry your best friend.
Yeah.
But why would you want to marry your best friend?
Why would I want to marry my best friend? Because if I'm married to my best friend, I can be everything I am and want to be around my best friend and with my best friend. I can be strong around him. I can be vulnerable around him. I can be everything. If I should have a best friend aside my husband, maybe, some women take men as their best friends. So what if I have my husband is not my best friend and I have a best friend who is a man? I could easily get vulnerable with him. And that could make me end up cheating on him. So if my husband is my best friend and he hurts me, I could talk to him as a best friend instead of a husband at that point.
Okay, so a quick one before we move. What's your opinion on this male bestie thing about females?
I think it's normal. It's normal, but it's not everyone who is able to be around the opposite sex and say, this is my best friend and nothing would happen. But there are few who are able to just keep the opposite sex as their best friends and it's just friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to me, it's normal because I'm more of the guys, a guy's person than
A ladies.
yes.
person. Well, for me, I think I don't like that idea.
Are you an insecure person?
I'm not insecure. I'm just protective. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just protective. So I don't. if you would have a male best friend, I mean, then I should play that role. What is it you will look for in a different guy to talk to that you can't talk to me? Yeah, I mean, and on the other hand, I will also create room for that kind of space. So I don't think there's a need for you to go out there and get a best friend, talk to them. You end up discussing our issues with the person.
Yes.
And I don't like third parties. If I've done something to you, you face me squarely.
Yeah.
If you've done something to me, I also go same.
Okay, so when there's no relationship, marriage, the best friend with the opposite sex, I think is normal. But if you have a partner, I believe you should take that partner as your best friend.
Okay. Also, I think I asked you what kind of guy you look for, but like, what's that one thing that in guys that you always look for?
That one thing.
What do you look for in a guy?
I have to be sexually attracted to the person. I mean, physically. Sorry, not sexually. I have to be physically attracted to the person. That is very important. Aside the brains, I have to be physically attracted to the person.
Okay, so when you say physically attracted to somebody, do you mean by their looks, by what they do, by their appearance?
It could be anything. The, you know, with me, even the person's smell could make me be physically attracted to the person. I love perfumes. I love good smell.
Okay.
Yes. So if your face is not nice and you always smell good, I'm likely to get physically attracted to you.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, I think that makes both of us. I fall in that line. I mean, I'm that kind of person. My first encounter with somebody can either determine whether I'll go along with you or not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Initially, I was telling you about how men envision women. As soon as they see you, they envision you. Then they approach you. There's something you do that turns them off. I mean, so like physically, if I'm attracted to you and I get closer to you and there's something off about you, I mean, I just kill the vibe. I don't go on.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't go on.
Okay.
I don't go on. So I think it's cool.
So what is also that one thing you look out for in a woman that gets you attracted to her?
Character. Character.
Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah. I mean, with all the looks and the brains, if you don't have a good character, we are fetching water with a basket. So
But don't you think sometimes? Okay, so you could meet a woman and you could have feelings for her. This is the woman I want, and she has a kind of a kind of character which you wouldn't want. Don't you think you could help groom her,
okay.
or would you just let her go?
Oh, not really. Just like you said, I mean, life is a learning process. We are all learning. So if I meet someone who is willing to learn, I mean, why not?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, everybody is teachable. I mean,
Yes.
people are teachable, except a few. If you see somebody who is not teachable, then the person has made up their mind.
Yes.
Their minds have been made up. But why not? Everybody is teachable. So I can bring you up to that level. I mean, back in uni, I had this girlfriend, right? She was very beautiful, all right, intelligent, but her character was a big turn off. Yeah, it was a big turn off, so it didn't work out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when it comes to relationship or marriage, does tribe, age, religion matter to you?
Tribe, no.
Religion?
Religion, kind of.
Explain.
Okay, so my mom would allow me marry a different religion with conditions. If I'm able to meet those conditions, that's fine.
Your mom?
Yeah. But my dad is strongly against it.
Okay. So if you really want this woman and your mom is not in favor of that person's religion, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't marry the person?
I'm not a mommy's boy.
Okay.
So my mom cannot decide that for me. if she doesn't like the person, it's her opinion. I mean, if I try talking to her and all that, and I don't make her sway, that's when maybe we switch sides. But I mean, I can talk to her and things will change. So
Okay. And what about age? Would you mind being with a woman older than you?
not at all. I don't mind.
Okay.
I mean, age. My friend said something. I found that statement sarcastic, but I also tried relating it to real life, and I realized it's true. He was like, he just made it as a joke. He passed the statement as a joke. Was like he will marry a woman that's 3 times older than him, and I laughed. Yeah. I mean, it was funny. I laughed and I asked. I was like, why? Why would you say that? So, the reason he gave was, I mean, if a woman is 3 times older than you, that makes your maturity level with her on the same level.
Yes.
And I was like, really? He said, yeah. So imagine if I'm 25 and I meet a 28-year-old lady, our maturity level is on the same. Like, I mean, it's on the same par.
Yes.
You get me? And I actually considered that statement and I was like, it's sarcastic, but in reality, when you also table it, it's kind of true. You know, women who are older than you, I think 2, 3 years ahead of you, you are always on the same level of maturity when it comes to a guy.
Yeah.
So age doesn't actually matter.
Okay.
Age, nah. What about you?
Age doesn't matter to me.
Religion,
Religion? No.
tribe.
Tribe? No. I'm open. I'm a very open person.
You
I'm
don't have
liberal.
you don't have restrictions.
When it comes to tribe, religion, age, no. What matters is what we have. Yes. What we share.
Oh, so I think with your end, it's about the bond.
That's very necessary.
Okay,
Yes. That to me that's very necessary.
I see.
Yeah.
So you think your bond will be stronger enough to defy the religious tribe or and all that?
If my partner works with me, yes. When I love 100%. When I don't, I don't. So if I should get a partner who loves the way I do, I believe everything will be fine between us.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what are some of the red flags in a guy for you?
How he treats other people.
How he treats other
Yeah.
people. Okay. So when you say
How he treats other people, how he treats the people around him. Yes. Would make me know how he's going to treat me. So, for instance, I go to the restaurant with you and then you're rude to the waiter or the waitress. That means naturally you're a rude person. You don't respect. So it will get to a point in time in the relationship where you would do that to me. So how the person treats other people around matters to me. It's a red flag.
that alone?
I could pick red flags from the communication
Okay.
I have with the person.
So is bad communication a red flag?
Oh, yes. Bad communication is a red flag. Because if I'm not able to communicate with my partner, then what are we doing? Yes.
I mean, yeah,
What are we doing?
you're right. You're right. Well,
So what are yours?
I think a bad mouth is a red flag.
Bad?
A bad mouth, it's a red flag. A lady who doesn't know how to talk. I mean, there should be that ladylike thing in you when you talk.
Yes.
I mean, there was an event I attended, and then one of the ushers was so nice. So I asked them, I was like, "Ah, is she really an usher or she's just camouflaging us?" I mean, to think that she was very nice. Hello, oh, please, can we help you? Do you have any difficulties? All that. I mean, there are some ladies that cannot even add please to their
That's true.
conversation.
That's true.
Of
That's true.
yeah.
Okay.
So a bad math, if you don't know how to talk. So let's just say I'm depressed and I come to you to talk to me. Come on. What would you tell me? With your bad math, end up insulting me. Oh.
That kind of person is not going to.
Yeah, I mean it's
not going to
a
help.
big turn off.
Yes,
It's a big turn off.
yes.
So a bad mouth. And ladies who don't know what to do and when to do it.
What do you mean by that?
Ladies who don't know what to do and when to do it. I mean, you know, like as a lady, there are some places you have to be a lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you know go out and then somebody does something small, then you are showing them shady, like violence. You just
Yes.
want everybody to know that you are there. Nah.
Yes. And I think with me too, when a man is not, when we are in public, I would want my man to be calm, open. I want him to be himself, but that calmness is very important to me. You know, you could be calm, but still okay,
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean that's kind of like a gentleman.
not loud.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
but why would you want a calm partner outside?
I like to hide myself. I don't like people seeing me. So if I should get someone who is so loud and is violent, if I should go out with him and he's exhibiting some violence or
Okay, so I'm not cutting you short.
Yeah.
Right? Would you like to go out with a guy that every 1 minute he meets someone that he knows?
I don't have a problem with that.
Okay,
That I don't have a problem with. Yes.
I had to ask that. Very.
What about you?
Well, I'm cool.
Okay.
That tells how good you are of a person, how you are able to keep relationships around, like friendship or something with people.
Yeah.
If you're working out and everybody just wants to say hi or everybody just wants to, I mean, acquaint with you, it speaks well of you. It speaks
Okay.
well of you. It means people really like your vibe, like they really cherish the friendship with you. So yeah,
Do you
it's
easily
cool, man.
forgive?
Well, yeah.
You do.
I do.
So, if your partner should cheat on you in marriage, do you think you'd be able to forgive her and still stay with her, live with her?
You said marriage, yeah, I will.
You would forgive her?
Yeah. I mean, what the question I should be asking myself is what caused it?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if a woman should cheat, there is something that has pushed her to do that, especially in marriage.
Yes.
Yeah, so you should ask yourself, I mean, where are you lacking? Yeah, you should do that homework.
Okay.
And once it's marriage, you just forgive her and you make amends.
Okay.
You become a better husband.
Right.
That goes same for you. Would you cheat? Would you forgive a cheating partner, a partner that's cheated on you?
Yes, I would. To a certain level. If the person is if I realize the person is a chronic cheater, then I'll just quit. Yes.
Now, what's your definition of a chronic cheater?
Everything he wants to enter. He every day he has different or even every there are some men.
But I mean, men are hunters.
Yeah, they are hunters, but at least you should hunt with some dignity. Some,
There's no dignity in humanizing.
But-
So I mean,
No, but you shouldn't. Womanizing shouldn't be normalized. It shouldn't be normalized. Some women have normalized it, and it's like, oh, you if you go and cheat, don't worry, you come back to me. But now we should think about sickness. I wouldn't be there taking care of myself, trying to stay healthy, and then you go and bring sickness to me. No, I wouldn't allow that.
You have a point.
Yes, so if you should cheat, I'd communicate with you, find out why you cheated. If you should do it again, we communicate. But if I realize it's getting too much,
Like
that's no.
as in every week.
That's I need to love myself. I can't love you more than myself. Because if I don't love myself, I wouldn't be able to love you. Yeah.
That's true. Well, I mean, as someone said, keeping one partner is personal hygiene, so people should learn to practice that. But men are always men, so I think that's it. Men are always men. Yeah. So, I mean, what's the one thing in marriage that you think is so important? Like in marriage, there's one thing you
Communication.
think communication. That's just it for you?
You said just that one thing.
Okay.
Yes. If it's just that one thing, I'll choose communication.
Communication.
Yeah.
Why communication?
Communication is everything. Communication is everything.
Okay.
If you do something to me and I'm not able to communicate it with you, to you, you wouldn't know what you did wrong. And I might just be there grumpy, or I'll just be cold, and it's going to create a whole lot of tension in the home. But if I'm able to communicate, if you love me or I feel love for you, and I'm always able to communicate that to you, I love you, Obed. I love to express myself. I love to communicate. It makes me feel alive. It makes me feel the person. So if I'm able to get a good communicator, oh my God.
It's a big turn on. Wow, I see. So communication is a turn on for you.
Yes,
like, basically.
because even if we are in bed and we just come, kiss, touch, sometimes I would respond positively. Sometimes I wouldn't. But if we should start with communication, we are lying down, we are sitting down, we are having communications, we are having a communication, we are talking. It could be anything. I could just start feeling honey and then kiss you, and that's it.
Okay, so conversations or communication can turn you on.
Yes.
Just any kind of communication.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. That's if I'm in love with the person.
That's if you are in love
Yes.
with the person. What if somebody you don't love or somebody you don't have feelings for finds themselves in that shoe with you? Would it push you to the wall to do something?
You mean if I already have a partner? So if I have a good relationship with my partner, if we are able to communicate well, if I should meet someone who communicates well with me, have good conversations with, it's just going to be normal.
It's just going to be normal.
Yes.
Okay, you asked you asked a twofold question. You asked what if you have a partner?
Yes.
Okay, so that answer was what if you have a partner. Now we are talking about what if you don't have a partner.
What if I don't have a partner? I might feel attracted to the person. I might just want to have a fling with the person. Now I enjoy. You have to live life. Life is short.
Do you flirt?
Do I flirt? Sometimes. It's nice. It's a nice feeling.
Really?
I'm single, so flirting, yeah.
What if you flirt with someone and then you leave the person or later you drop them?
I drop them. If it's flirting, the person knows we are flirting. I haven't made a person.
Are you openly going to tell the person you are flirting with them?
Sometimes you don't have to tell the person, you would know.
And yet you are being naughty with the person.
The person too is being naughty with me. Am I the only person being naughty with the person?
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
you are justifying.
Yes, it's a two-way thing.
I see.
Yes, we are flirting. We are flirting. You've not said you are in love with me, you want a relationship. I've not said that. We are flirting, so we are flirting. If you make me know you want a relationship and I want a relationship with you, then I know
You're good to go.
yes.
Wow.
You know, before and that's the mistake most women do. When a man starts flirting with her or starts talking in a certain way, automatically they pick that, okay, this guy wants me, or they start to imagine being in a relationship with a person or start planning, okay, I'm going to be in a relationship with that person. And that, I know that is
That's
very
like
wrong.
that's like drawing budget for money that hasn't come.
Yes. And now I wouldn't make that mistake. Now I
Oh, okay,
wouldn't
you've actually made that mistake.
Oh yes,
before.
I used to.
I see.
I'm very sensitive.
Oh, okay.
I'm a lover.
No.
I love. Yes.
So the least flirting.
Not the least flirting. It depends on the person too.
Okay.
Yes.
Depends on the person.
Yes.
Wow. It depends on the person.
Yes.
I'm still trying to connect the dots.
It depends on the person. It depends on how the person makes me feel. I could
Okay.
flirt with someone and the person would make me feel, okay,
It's just
he's insensitive and all that. You know, there are sensitive people, men, there are sweet men who flirt. And then there are insensitive men, there are women. So I could flirt with a womanizer. I know this is a womanizer. I'm flirting with him. Why would I even put my mind
but
there and think I want to be in a relationship with him?
I think the conversation with flirting comes when actually guys are trying to be nice to ladies. Don't you think so?
Yes, but some few ladies also
Try to
take that lead.
But I mean, most of the time it's guys.
It's guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
When a guy is just trying to be nice, oh, guy with your boy drama. I mean, it's the person's nature. Allow people to flow.
You know, there are different kinds of flirting. So it depends. There are some flirting which is so raw. That's kind of flirting. That raw flirting. You know, some guys flirt with class.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, when you say raw flirting, what do you mean by raw flirting?
Charlie, this is your body, dear. If I get.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
I see. That's
Yes.
actually really
Yeah.
raw.
Yes. And you know the classic kind of flirting is, you know, they try to start a conversation. It starts from one topic, important topic. You could start with career. You could start with anything, and then it goes. So classy flirting. Yes. That's a sweet turn on.
Not those that will just
Oh
come
no! I don't want that one. I don't want that
I
one.
see.
That puts me off.
Oh, it's a turn off actually.
Yes.
Like guys who meet you today, tomorrow they want to get into your panties. Yeah. But there are guys that also believe in that. There are guys that believe in that. I mean, they don't waste any time.
Yes.
They tell you this is why I'm here.
Those are the straightforward people.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
I think I like those kind of guys, because if you tell me you want to have sex with me, or you want us to be intimate sexually, and I also want you, why not?
Okay. So have you found yourself in situations where guys just approach you and they are like raw with you?
No. As in they just
Yeah,
raw, they want to have
like-
sex with me. No. And you know, I think it depends on how the woman carries herself. That will make the man be able to just go raw like that and then say, I want to have sex with you.
Yeah. I think
If
that's
you, the
true.
woman, respects yourself, you carry yourself well, a man can just come first day
Definitely,
and then
yeah. I mean,
Yes.
your approach should scare the guy to even
Yes.
bring up such
Yes.
a conversation.
Yes.
It's true.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So how would you solve misunderstandings with your partner in case maybe you guys have some misunderstanding or disagreement? What are some of the channels you would use to solve those issues?
We sit one-on-one, we talk. I always hit on that communication thing. That is very important to me.
But,
we
I
sit,
mean-
we talk.
Not to cut
So-
you short, but there are sometimes talking doesn't
Doesn't help. So
Yeah.
when that talking doesn't help, and it depends on the kind of problem we are having. It depends on the kind of problem we are having.
Yeah.
So whatever problem we are having, it starts with the talking. So from the talking, then I'll be able to know how else to go about it.
Okay, so let me see. I'm just trying to bring up a scenario. I don't want to use cheating because we've spoken on cheating, but say your partner is fond of spending money unnecessarily.
Yes.
When I say spending money, he just sees something or she sees something, they like it, and then boom, they want to purchase it. Every time they want to spend money, like even if the money is there, but you are not comfortable with it, and your
Okay.
partner keeps doing it. With such a thing, how are you going to solve it? Because you keep on talking to this person, you are wasting money. Stop spending money on this or stop doing this, and yet they keep doing that.
So we are talking about the money issue. I'm going to just use the spending
Yeah,
issue.
yeah, yeah.
So you are my partner. You like you like spending a lot of money. It's your money. You need to take care of the home. I would make sure you do that. But on the other hand, too, I'll make sure I have my own money. Yes. So whatever you want to do with your money, do with it.
Okay,
But
so,
you should make sure that you're taking care of the home. You're taking care of the family.
Not in that aspect.
Okay. So let me understand you well.
Let's say you have kids, then the kids have their playground. They have a court where they play. It's flooded with toys. Then yeah, day in day out. There is no space in the room. Day in day out, you still go out. You buy more toys every day. You have, I mean, like that kind of thing, and you've spoken to your partner over and over again over such an issue, and they don't change. What's the next step? Like, what would you do about that? Some women will say they will hide their money. Yeah. So,
This, I've not found myself in such a situation. What do I think? Obed.
I know, right?
Obed.
It's a big question. Yeah.
I don't know what I'll do, honestly, till I find myself in that situation.
Well, don't you think giving the person some kind of financial liberty or financial advice would help?
Yeah, so that's where the
from,
talking comes.
Apart from giving them the advice, I was saying action sometimes speaks louder than words. You have to keep checking their expenditure. Like if you have access to their, financial whatever.
So why if you don't have access to it? Because you know there are some men who wouldn't even give you access to that. So
Well, that's also another
Yes.
issue on its own.
so that's why I said until I find myself in that situation,
Okay, so when you get to the bridge, you cross
yes,
it.
I'll cross it.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, because I mean, like, but for me, just like you said, talking to someone is always good. It's always good. I mean, you get to know their side of the story. People do things day in, day out awkwardly with very weird reasons.
Yes.
And when sometimes you find out somebody's end of the story, you just laugh. You'll be like, so this is the reason why you did this.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, but
Yeah.
it's always good. It's always good. It's always good.
Would you want to marry a partner who is broke? Who is broke?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's funny. It's funny. I mean, why wouldn't I want to marry a broke person? If I have enough and I marry you, you're definitely not going to be a broke person again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you being broke is not a guarantee.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, but let me understand you. What do you mean by would I marry a broke partner? As in, how broke would that person be?
The person is not financially stable. So
Okay.
the person is not financially stable at all. Maybe the person could be jobless at that moment. So if you are jobless, you have no source of income,
Okay.
and that
So,
could make you broke.
yeah, so I think well, just like I said, we are talking about getting married. So
Yes.
yeah, if you want to get married, you should have a consistent flow of income or something that you are depending on. You know that this is what brings profit or this is what brings food to the table. and it's consistent before you consider marriage. I mean, you don't go into marriage and a Nigerian movie that one man said, marriage, you get blessings where they come plus marriage. Charlie, what if you marry and the blessings don't come?
Okay.
Are you going to be sleeping on an empty tummy now?
Okay.
So, yeah, basically, you should have something in hand before getting married. And that's why most men of late will ask, what does she bring to the table?
Table, yes. Yes.
I mean, but what does she bring to the table? I think it's a valid question. Don't you think so?
Is it?
It is.
What does she bring to the table?
Yeah.
Why is it a valid question?
It's a valid question because if I am marrying you, I would have to add value to your life.
Yes.
So if you are also getting married to me, it should be same. I mean, I saw something somewhere that the longer your partner stays with you, the more their lives should improve.
Yes.
So if I'm bringing you into my life forever, that forever thing, I mean, my life there must be value added to my life as the days go by. It's not like you just come and then the only thing you offer me is sex and all that. Nah. I mean, you must add value to my life. Yeah, so that it's a valid question.
It's a valid question, but I don't think it's, some men would ask, they go on a date with a woman, okay, so what do you bring? What would you bring on the table? What could you bring on the table? I don't think that question should pop up.
It shouldn't pop up.
But some men do that.
No.
Some men do that.
Really?
Yeah. Some men, you go on a date with them and it's like an interview. Vice versa. Seriously.
What employment
like job interview. Serious.
Just recently, this thing that has been on social media, that a very valid question to ask your partner, especially when they are female, when you go on dates. Do you also shake your ass on social media? Yeah, but I mean, for me, that is a valid question. Do you also shake your ass or your body on social media to disgrace friends and loved ones? I mean, these days social media is crazy. I mean,
yes.
You find your girlfriend on social media doing one or two things. I mean, come on. So for me, it's a valid question to ask on a date night.
Okay.
Do you shake your ass on social? Do you shake your ass on social media to disgrace family and loved ones? If yes, then I think I'll find my roots.
So you could ask the person that question and the person would give you a different answer. The person would lie to you. So why won't, instead of asking, there are certain questions that shouldn't be asked. You should rather study the person. You should rather watch the person.
Okay.
You should rather follow the person. Because you could ask me a question and I'll be like, oh yeah. And it could be a lie. So instead, why don't you watch me? Yeah.
Okay, so I should study you instead of...
Yes.
But I think there are certain things, if you ask the person and then the person speaks to you directly, it's cool.
No, I'm not disagreeing with that.
It's cool. Other than getting to find out. I mean, for me, I'm always that person though. Either ways, I'll find out.
Definitely.
No matter what you do, I'll find out. Yeah. I'm more than FBI. Would you stay with a broke partner? Would you marry or be in a relationship, something serious, with somebody who is broke?
Yes, I would. I would, to a certain extent. If the person is not ready to grow, if the person is not ready to help himself, I wouldn't stay. But if I see, or if I know the person is making efforts, I will. I would stay. I would stay and then help the person grow. We grow together. But if you're not willing to help yourself, I can't force.
So do you think there are people that have just made up their mind to be broke?
They have not made up their mind to be broke. Things are not going on well for them. So it's making them broke. But you can decide to stay broke or come out of that, depending on your efforts, the efforts you put in. So you are jobless, you are broke, and you're always just relaxed at home. You're just there. You're not making any efforts. You're not going out to try to hustle to see what you can do, how you can go about things. You're just there, relaxed. Friends are even trying to recommend things or jobs to you, and then you're just there. And why should I be with you? No. We have to grow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So for you, that is it
Yes.
to some extent.
Yes. Yeah.
So
What are some of the random fun facts about you?
I'm a sweet boy.
You're a sweet boy.
Yeah. Yeah. You weren't expecting that, right? Was that unexpected?
No. It's moved something in me. So
Oh, I'm a
So-
sweet boy. Yeah.
when you say you're a sweet boy,
Oh yeah.
what do you mean?
My partner must always be treated right.
Mm-hmm.
He must get the best of me. Yeah, I mean, that love, the care, the attention, everything. I mean, I'll make sure it's there for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make sure it's there for you.
Okay.
That's one of the fun facts about me.
Wow.
So-
Wow. Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah. So, what about you? What's that one fun fact about Yasmin?
About Yasmin. Yasmin is a rainbow. Yasmin has a magical personality. Yes, that's one fun fact about me.
So, what are some of the magics you can perform?
That magical personality. I can make a dark room just glow. Yes,
Wow.
I have that effect.
Wow.
Yes.
Like that's something like a star.
Yes.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Multiple personalities.
Yes.
Kind of.
Yes.
You find yourself in one environment. You are. Oh, okay. Oh.
So I'm the kind of partner where you could get every kind of person or every type of person you would want. You could get the crazy type, you could get the calm type, you could get the naughty type, everything. Yes.
Like I mean, something in me just. I see. Yeah, I like multiple personality because I'm that kind of person. I think last week a lady was talking to me. She was like, today she sees me in a suit and tie. Tomorrow she sees me with a crazy jean.
Okay.
Tomorrow next, like I mean, I'm that kind of person. Depending on the occasion, I can fit in. So
Okay.
yeah, it's good to have multiple personality. It's
Okay.
good. Also, to what extent would you go for love?
If it's a mutual thing, if it's a mutual feeling, if it's a two-way thing, I'll go all out. I'll go all out. Whatever I have to do, but not in the negative way. However, I have to become positively, I would go to that extent. If it's a two-way thing, yes.
What if there are some partners that are stubborn? So with those kind of stubborn people, will you still go that extent for them?
I'll go that extent to some extent.
That extent
To some extent.
to some extent. Okay.
Yes. I'll try. But if it doesn't work, I can't. There are certain things you can't force it.
Yeah.
You can't force it. Now you don't. We don't need to waste time on certain things. You could love someone, but if you realize it's not working, you can't stay in it and keep killing yourself. No, you can't.
Yeah.
So I'll go to an extent to some extent.
I like that extent to some extent. Like extent that has another extent. Wow, I see.
What about you?
Well, for me, I think I will. Once I want it to work, I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I want this to work, and I think most of the time, people don't get it right. If it will only work if both of you put your mind to it.
That's it.
So once I want it to work, I also make sure that I bring you on board. Yeah. So maybe if there is something you do that I don't like, I would have to talk to you to some extent.
Yes.
Yeah, even if it means seeing a counselor or something, yes, I'll do that. I'll get to that level
Yeah.
just to bring you on track.
Okay.
But I mean, there are some instances where you are doing your best and then the other party is not helping. So whatever you do, it's in sinking sand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you should plan to get married, would you want an expensive marriage ceremony or a simple one?
This question about my marriage. Okay. My wedding will be in the night.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be a private wedding in the night, strictly
Okay.
by invitation. Yeah. I think by that time I'm a big man, so
Great.
it's going to that's the kind of wedding it's going to be moderate.
Yes.
But when I say moderate, when you come, you also know that
Yes.
I mean,
Moderate with class.
yeah. What kind of wedding do you like? Do you like a simple wedding, expensive,
I would
low
like
key?
a simple wedding, a simple but lovely wedding. I might want to have my ceremony on the beach with just a few people. I love the beach. I love nature. So either the beach or wherever there are greens, trees.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wow.
But simple with just a few people.
Just a few people.
Yeah.
So would you make it strictly by invitation?
I would I make it strictly by invitation?
Invitation, yeah.
Maybe. I guess so. Definitely. Or I could choose to just tell the people I want to tell, inform the people I want to inform I'm getting married. Inform them about the ceremony instead of just announcing it and then saying it's strictly by invitation.
So the rest will later see the pictures on social media.
It's my life, it's not theirs.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
So I'll do
okay.
whatever makes me happy and comfortable. So fast it doesn't hurt any other person.
Oh, okay, cool. So your wedding will be on the beach.
Yes.
I've taken note of that.
Or in a garden, a
Or in a-
beautiful garden.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I think. All right, let's not go there.
You think what?
Oh no. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. The beach or the gardens.
Yes.
It's a cool place. I mean, to catch up with nature and all that. So, what's your idea on single parents or single mothers or single fathers? Would you date somebody who has a kid? So, like, who has a kid already or something? Who has?
I wouldn't mind dating someone who has a kid.
Okay.
Yes. Everything depends on what we feel for each other, how we
Okay.
treat each other. I love children, so if I should have a partner or get a partner who has a child or children and he loves me, I would be able to love them too. I would love to love them.
Wow.
So I don't have a problem with that.
Not at all.
No, I don't.
No.
Would you want to marry a single mother?
Oh yeah. I mean, why not?
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, life happens, so everybody deserves what's good for them or what's best for them.
Yes.
The fact that they have a kid or they've had children doesn't mean that they cannot enjoy life or they will not make a good person or they will not make a good partner. No. Yeah, so I mean, it's just a child.
Yes.
And your parents also had something before they gave birth to you. So why would you judge somebody?
Yes.
It's the same thing. So, I mean, everybody deserves better.
Okay.
So I don't have a problem dating or getting married to a single mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so, I mean, it was nice meeting you. Very
Likewise.
lovely. Very lovely conversation. Yeah, and I like the smart aspect of you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think you would make more of a good spoken communicator than writing.
You
should
think
add,
so?
Yeah. You should add talking to it.
You could coach me. Because
not-
I believe you're a good communicator, so you could
think
you could
so?
coach me, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what you think.
Yes.
That's not
And
what it
I would
is.
appreciate if you coach me.
Really. I'll be glad to. It was really nice meeting you.
Same here.
All right.
So I hope we'll have more time to spend and
Oh,
then
definitely.
learn from each other.
Definitely.